Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Joshua chapter 13. Let's get started now. Joshua chapter 13 begins with God speaking to Joshua, reminding him that he is old and there is still much land to be taken. The chapter then goes on to list the lands that still needed to be conquered by the Israelites. The first section of the chapter details the lands that had not yet been conquered by the Israelites. These lands were to the north, south, east, and west of the land they had already taken. God tells Joshua that even though he is old, there is still much land to be taken, and he must divide it up among the tribes of Israel. The second section of the chapter describes the land that was to be divided up among the tribes of Israel. The tribe of Levi was not given a specific land, but instead they were given cities throughout the land of Israel where they would live and serve God. The third section of the chapter describes the land that was given to the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh. These tribes had already received their land on the east side of the Jordan River, and they were allowed to keep this land because they had helped the other tribes conquer the land on the west side of the Jordan River. The fourth and final section of the chapter describes the land that was given to Joshua himself. God tells Joshua that he is to be strong and courageous, and lead the Israelites into the land that was promised to them. One important lesson we can learn from Joshua chapter 13 is the importance of following through on our commitments. The Israelites had been promised a land by God, and they were to conquer it and divide it up among the tribes. Even though they had conquered much of the land, there was still much to be done, and Joshua was reminded of this by God. In our own lives, we are often given promises and commitments to fulfill. It is important that we follow through on these commitments, and not give up when things get tough. Joshua was an old man, but he was still given the task of dividing up the land among the tribes. He did not give up because he was tired or because he had already accomplished much. Instead, he continued to follow through on what he had been tasked with. Another lesson we can learn from this chapter is the importance of being strong and courageous in the face of challenges. Joshua was told by God to be strong and courageous in leading the Israelites into the land promised to them. We too must be strong and courageous in the face of challenges that we may face in our own lives. Overall, Joshua chapter 13 is a reminder to us that following through on our commitments and being strong and courageous are important qualities to have in our lives. By doing so, we can accomplish great things and fulfill the promises that have been made to us. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video.